The following is a special presentation of the BLAST Newscast.
Good evening to all of you. Welcome to the BLAST Newscast, your number one source for all things
BLAST Newscast, 100 episodes and counting. Hosted by Jacob Pyle, with Levi Bennington, Brian Brookout, Trenton Byers, J.R. Clifton, Corey Dalton, Kelsey Gamble, Taylor Long, Tyler Miller, Capri Strong, and Mr. No Name as himself. Also appearing in archival footage, Devin Carter, Katie Folgenauer, Tabitha Freyholtz, and Rachel Keller, with special guest appearances by Justin Clifton and me. I'm Chris Henry. And now, for the 100th time, here are your hosts, Jacob Pyle.
Thank you, Chris Henry. Hello, and welcome to our BLAST Newscast special, BLAST Newscast 100 episodes and counting. I'm Jacob Pyle, and this is Team Blast. Down the hall and to this room, right next to me, is where we film the newscast each and every week. But I'd like to take you back, if I may, back to when we filmed our pilot for the newscast that was shown for Appreciation Day 2012. Kendra, our youth pastor here at Team Blast Ministries, liked it so much that it became a regular weekly thing, and the rest is history. So without further ado, let's go back to February of 2012 as we present a taste of Team Blast. Roll the film.
The darkness flee. It's got no power over me. I have been set free, 'cause God is alive. Death, where is your sting? Sin has got no hold on me. I am free indeed. God is alive. So we sing, and so we say, everyone glorify the risen Son. The Holy One has overcome. Jesus is alive. The enemy is broken underneath his feet. Death is crushed in victory. Jesus is alive.
Hi, I'm Jacob Pyle. This montage that you are now looking at is a montage of all the fun things that happen here at Team Blast, a place where kids like to hang out and have fun while learning about God along the way. Today, I'm going to give you a brief tour around Team Blast, seeing all the fun stuff that we do. And if you've been with us many times before, you know what it's like. But if you haven't been with us before, you're in for a special treat. So let me be your guide as I give you a taste of what Team Blast is all about.
Everyone glorify the risen Son. The Holy One has overcome. Jesus is alive. Jesus is alive.
This is the gym. You know, this is where people play basketball. We got some beautiful ping pong tables for people to play ping pong with. We got weights over there for people who want to work out. Plus we got some great places for people to sit. It's a beautiful place, and a part of Team Blast. In fact, one of the most popular places too. In fact, I don't blame you. You'll see a lot of people up here playing basketball. This is where I work, the cafe. I get food prepared. I give people what they want. It's a... Alrighty. Here's your Hershey's bar. That'll be $1. Here's your $1, Jacob. 25, 50, 75. I'm done. Thank you, sir. Have a good day. You too, Jacob. You too. Have a good day. This room here is the game room where I guess everything happens. Where we often hang out and do things, and this is actually where everyone likes to hang out. There's tables to play cards with, foosball table, which is pretty cool indeed. We've got a pool table over here for anyone who wants to play pool, and we got lots of cool stuff. Heck, we even have Wi-Fi up here for anyone who wants to mess around on Facebook or something like that. It's pretty cool. I had a good time. Right, Des? Hey, come on, Desi. Wait a second. See ya.
Announcer of the BLAST Newscast for 100 episodes now. And now we're going to go behind the scenes with Chris Henry as he records something for the newscast. Now, for those of you who don't know, Chris Henry isn't usually here every week. But every week, though, Chris Henry is helping out with the newscast. Most weeks spiritually rather than physically. And I say that because Chris Henry's voiceover segments are pre-recorded, so that way in the editing process, all I have to do is drop Chris Henry's pre-recorded segments in each and every week, so it will feel as if Chris Henry is here helping us out with the newscast each and every week. Chris, is it hard to believe that you have lent your voice for the BLAST Newscast for 100 episodes now?
In a way, yeah, it is kind of hard to believe because it's like the time has gone quickly, but then yet it hasn't, because it just seems like a few weeks ago that God put this on your heart and that you were able to do it, and then boom, here we are at 100 times. It's unreal, but it's a great thing, Jacob.
Thank you. Do you think that what you do for the newscast helps you out with the walk with the Lord?
Oh, I think everything that we do helps us out with the walk with the Lord. Anytime that we can give back or pay service or give part of ourselves to reinforce or to affirm anyone else is always a help in our own personal walk with the Lord. So actually, it's more of a blessing for me, as I hope it is for all of your viewers and everyone here at Team Blast.
Okie dokie. Okay, now can we show camera 2 for a minute, please?
Hey.
What you see here is our setup that we have for the newscast. When we film a newscast, the microphones that we talk into get recorded into a built-in sound recording program that this computer has. And then it gets edited into the newscast. Chris Henry's voiceover segments is the same way. So I'm going to have Chris record his usual spiel introducing Corey and I on each week's newscast. And now coming to you live from Team BLAST Ministries right here in good old Sharpsville, Indiana, Corey Dalton and Jacob Pyle. You ready, Chris?
I think I am.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
And now, coming to you live from our Team Blast News Studios right here in good old Sharpsville, Indiana, Corey Dalton and Jacob Pyle. How's that?
Not bad, not bad. So when you pre-record your segments for the newscast, do you think it's amazing how your voice can be heard to tens of millions of viewers out there watching each and every week?
Well, not really with your talents, Jacob, your ability to do all the technical end of everything. You seem to do it very easily and seamlessly. So yeah, with your talent, it really doesn't surprise me. I'm just glad that I'm able to help and that you're able to edit it and put it all together every week.
All right. Thank you, Chris, for all you do for the BLAST Newscast.
Well, no, thank you, Jacob, for all you do for the BLAST Newscast. For those of you who don't know, Jacob spends countless hours week after week, and for the 100th time, dedicating his service to the Lord and for all of you. This is not only fun for him, but he also is the driving force behind the newscast. He develops the programs, he does auditions and casts the members and the anchors for the newscast. He writes skits, he does Bible verses and ties them in with weekly information. So Jacob Yao, I think we all need to thank you.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you, Chris. Any last words you would like to say before you take off?
I would just like to say thanks to everyone for watching. I had a really good time here. It was a good experience to get to know everyone on the BLAST Newscast. And I hope everyone else enjoys the next couple of ones that I won't be in.
Sounds good. Levi, you have been our rain or shine weatherman for the BLAST Newscast since the show's beginning. You've led us into many different changes of weather. Do you have a favorite moment of this newscast that you'd like to share with us?
Yes, Jacob. First of all, I love telling people the weather, informing them if they should be inside or outside. Make sure they know what's coming. But my favorite part of all is when I say, I'm Levi Bennington, and that's today's weather. I just freestyle and just give them the wink.
Okay. You may not know this, but you've made us laugh throughout the years. So without further ado, we're gonna have you introduce some clips of some of our fun moments on the newscast that you'd like to enjoy.
Watch this pretty Hogan and give the power don't go breaking my heart without watching. Oh, and by the way, watch closely for a brief cameo appearance by Matt Rasmussen and Chris Potts.
Ooh, nobody knows it.
Nobody knows it.
Right from the start.
I gave him my heart. Oh, I gave him my heart.
Here's Dustin Clifton trying to give Jacob Pyle a few pointers on roller skating.
In beginner's status, you're going to fall. And trust me, I know. Last time I skated the first time, I fell 20 times at least. Alright? So I understand how painful it is. Don't be afraid. Because falling gives you experience. We want to push off from your feet so that you move forward. Make sure that you keep your back straight. You want a strong back so that you have a low center of gravity. If you have that core going, then you're going to be really good. Alright? So you don't want to sway back and forth because that'll help fall.
Okay.
Dustin, God's great, pass it on. Levi, God's great, pass it on. Devin, God's great, pass it on. Jacob, God's great, pass it on. Trenton, God's great, pass it on.
God is great. Here's Mr. No Name as he tries his hand at singing.
Mr. No Name, what are you going to do?
Sing! You want to hear me broadcast?
Go ahead, Mr. No Name. We're all ears.
La 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 la.
Mr. No Name, thanks. But can I make one itsy bitsy suggestion?
Sure.
Keep your day job.
Oh, darn it. Now is the sun good or bad? That is the question. In my opinion, I think he's a good son.
And now, let me introduce you now to the other members of our skit.
I'm Chris, play the father.
I'm JR. I play the good son.
Bad son.
Keep telling yourself that.
Who knows?
And finally, this is from one of our spit shake ceremonies. I must say, if you want a good, long, firm grip on your handshake, here's a good example of one.
You ready, Rachel?
Yes.
Ready, Trenton?
Oh, definitely.
Alright, if you guys are ready, let's begin the countdown. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, spit shake! Trenton Byers is our temporarily BLAST Newscast co-anchor, and he doesn't want to stop shaking! Levi, thank you for all you've done. I'm joined this time by one of our very important BLAST Newscast reporters, Brian Bookout. Thank you all. Thank you so much for what you do, Brian. What do you guys think of the skits for the newscast?
Well, I think they're always an exciting thing to do. I love performing for you guys. I always think it's really fun. I like to see the reports and comments and stuff on like Facebook.
I have to agree with you there. Comments are a very important part of my newscasts. Now, do you have a favorite skit that you did?
I really enjoyed doing the New Year's skits that we did. It was always really fun. I really enjoyed it.
Okay. Now, I would like to showcase a montage of some of our favorite skits of the newscast that I think you would like to see too. And here to introduce this next set of clips is another one of our Blast Newscast reporters, a very good friend of mine, Tyler Miller.
Thank you, Corey. For those of you who already know, we usually have some skits that we show once a month on Blast Newscast. Here are some of our favorite moments from the skits we've done for the newscast. Take a look.
And now, the BLAST Newscast is proud to present a skit about the wonders of temptation. As you can see right now, there is a wallet with some money in it lying on the ground. Some guy happens to be walking to find the wallet lying on the ground. He picks it up, holds it in his hand, and looking at it in amazing manner.
Wow, this is a nice wallet. And wow, it has money too. Extra money that can go towards something that I've always wanted.
That's this wallet. Some gold hard cash. Go ahead, spend it. Be happy with the things you buy with it. You found it, you keep it.
A guy with sense. I like it.
It's mine, okay? You don't understand what bankruptcy is like. I had to because it's got some worth and it was just sitting on my shelf, and a lion needs to be fed. Oh, I'm sorry. That was very unprofessional of me.
That is a nice wallet, but it's not yours. Maybe you should return it to its owner who claims it. They could have lost it. They could have actually went for a walk and accidentally dropped it on the way. Do the right thing. Return the wallet.
Okay, sure.
Hang out?
Yeah, that's it.
You're lying to me. Tell me the truth.
That is the truth. We don't do anything important.
But I really wanted to be an architect and design buildings.
I really hate to be the one telling you this, Trent, but in order to work as an architect, buddy, you have to be really good at mathematics.
Oh, come on!
Sorry.
Just tell your son different. Listen to me. Spend the money. The wallet is yours now.
Don't listen to him. Return the wallet. It's rightful.
No. Keep it.
Return it.
Keep it.
Hold it. Look, you guys are arguing over this one little thing. I need peace, quiet, and time to think.
I am the voice in their darkness. I am the child in their womb. I am the boxer with the shadows. A dry well, an empty tomb.
Hey, Jacob, you want a drink? It's the good stuff.
No thanks, JR.
Come on, you're missing out. It's the finest drink that they ever came out with.
Wine is a mocker, and beer is a brawler. Whoever's led astray by them is not wise. Proverbs 21. Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you lost a wallet.
Well, yes, I have, sir. You see, I was going to the grocery store to buy some food that we needed, but I realized that my wallet had just disappeared.
Okay. Well, what did it look like?
Well, the wall was black and it had money stashed away in it. Why? Do you know who found the wallet?
I do. I found this wallet lying on the ground, and I was wondering if it was yours.
Wow, you found my wallet, sir? Thank you so very much for finding it for me.
Yeah, I knew it was the right thing to do.
I'm glad you did what was right. Thanks again.
I'm talking about Jesus, who came to this earth, came as a baby through a virgin birth, to die for our sins and rise again. It's a gift of salvation offered to all men.
Eternal life cannot compare to any other gift. Heck, I know.
As you are now unemployed, how can you be thankful?
I guess I could be thankful that I don't have cancer and still have my health.
Good point.
And I can be thankful that I have friends like you, especially if I need anything, you'd be there for me.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful you have a spare room in your house in case I lose my apartment.
Okay.
And they all lived happily ever after.
The end.
Have a happy 100th episode anniversary Blast Newscast. For the Blast Newscast, I'm Tyler Miller.
The BLAST Newscast now has its own official website. It's at www.blastnewscast.weebly.com. Here you will find current episodes of the BLAST Newscast, catch up with past episodes of the newscast, get to know the people who make the BLAST Newscast possible, and even drop us a line with your questions, comments, suggestions, or ideas. As I said, it's all here at www.blastnewscast.weebly.com. That's www.blastnewscast.weebly.com. See you there.
Thank you, Tyler. You know, throughout all 100 episodes, the BLAST Newscast participants that you usually see each week do an amazing job in taking part in such a good show. But you know something though, I think a 100 episode celebration won't be complete without bringing back one of our former BLAST Newscast members, as they too did an amazing job in helping us make history in part of our 100th episode. You've seen some of our former BLAST Newscast members in archive footage throughout this special show. Devin Carter, Katie Folgenhauer, Tabitha Freyholtz, Rachel Keller. But this guy that I'm going to introduce you to, we've done many video projects together for Miss Arnold's special education class long before the BLAST Newscast even started. And he always did an amazing job of what he did. Take a look. We have a new member here helping us introduce our stuff this week. Starting this week, Dustin Clifton's here.
Aye. What toys will hit the store shelves in 2013? Come back again next year and we'll find out. For the BLAST Newscast, I'm Dustin Clifton.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dustin Clifton. Welcome back to the newscast. Okay, so Dustin, let me start off by asking you this. Tell us about you and what you are doing nowadays.
Well, after I stopped, it was kind of like where I was at the end of high school, and so I was kind of like iffing about whether or not I'll actually be coming back to Team BLAST every once in a while or not. But I actually started up college, and I'm doing really well, and my life's been great. I've been helping a few of my friends at college get to the Lord and everything, and I've been helping other people with problems whenever they needed me. And of course, my life couldn't be complete without Leanna. So, yeah.
Now, what inspired you to be on the newscast?
It's just like, my thing is that whenever somebody asks for my help, I help them. It's just who I am. So whenever like someone asks me, oh, help me push my car out of the way or something like that, I'd be willing to. And whenever I came my first time, actually, whenever I came in, and I walked into Jacob spotted me and said, oh, hey, Dustin. And I was like, hey. And he was like, could you help me? And I was like, sure. So that's where I got started, and that's whenever I continued to help him and everything until I was done.
What was your favorite part of the newscast, Dustin?
The Buckethead thing. Yes, I loved it.
Yeah, in fact,
that was me.
In fact, I don't know. We just showed a clip to introduce you before we did it.
Yeah, it just came to me. I saw it on the ground, and I was like, you know what? Let's be funky. So.
And finally, would you recommend the newscast to any of your college friends or anybody?
I would say media area, yes, because they do a lot of things with recording, and Jacob's had experience with this, and he's been doing it for 100 episodes. So obviously, there's got to be something that he's doing right. So I think they would love the project, so they could understand how to do it and everything.
All right, Dustin. Now that you and the viewers have gotten acquainted, let's see if you can remember some stuff about the newscast in a game, which we like to call "How Much Do You Remember About the BLAST Newscast?" I have 6 questions. I'm right now giving you a small whiteboard and a marker. Okay, I will ask the question, and then I will give you a count of 5 to write down your answer. It will either be A, B, C, or D. After 5 seconds, I'll say, show me your answers. At that point, I want you to raise up your whiteboard with a letter that you think is correct, so that way the folks at home can be able to see what you wrote down. Alright, for everyone you get right, you will get a point. And let's just see how many points you can get right, alright?
Uh-huh.
Alright. And for the folks at home, I will show you guys the questions as well. Play along at home if you want. See how many questions you can get right. And if you're ready, Dustin, let's begin the game. Question 1. In the skit Temptation, what was it the main character found that was lying on the ground? A. A set of keys. B. Credit card. C. Wallet. D. $100 bill. Your 5 seconds begins now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Show me your answers. You said C. Wallet. Well, believe it or not, you are correct, Dustin. The answer is C. Wallet. Very good. Very good. Hope you're getting this right too at home, audience. Question 2. In the skit, this might be an easy one on you, Dustin. In the skit, What's It Worth to You, who played the part of game show host Joe Smiley? A. Trenton Byers, B. J.R. Clifton, C. Devin Carter, or D. You?
I did.
We don't even have to do the thing. You got it right on the nose. Very good. Yes, the answer is Dustin Clifton. 3. In the skit Consequences, what did Trenton Byers' character want to do after graduating college? A. Be a dentist. B. Be an inspiring singer. C. Be an architect. D. Be a photographer. What do you have right down?
Architect.
Architect. Man, you are smart, man. You are correct. Rapid memory. Very good. Question 4. Fill in the blank from this quote taken from the skit, I was a teenage nobody. I am the voice of darkness. I am a child in your room. I am the boxer with the shadows. A dry well, an empty blank. Your 5 seconds begins now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What's your answer? A. Tomb. And you are right. Man, have you been watching the newscast too in addition to participating in it, Dustin?
Nope, I just pay attention.
You just pay attention? Well, very smart. Good job, Dustin. Alrighty then, that's all the questions I have. Congratulations, Dustin. I can't realize that you've known so much about the BLAST Newscast for all this time. But as a consolation, I will tell you right now what your prize is. Your prize is we will see you later in the show. And thank you so much for taking time out of your schedule.
This is a special moment for me. These all 100 episodes wouldn't have been possible without you, our viewers. And we're going to close our 100th episode special with a song which I think shows a lot of meaning into it, you know. And I'm going to dedicate this song to all the BLAST Newscast participants, past and present, and to you, the viewers, who watch us each and every week. It's a terrific song. It was sung by Ronnie Millstaff in the 70s, and it's a beautiful song, and I think you might enjoy it. It's called What a Difference You've Made in My Life. Sunshine day and night, what a difference you made in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, Trenton Byers. What a change you made in my heart, and what a change you made in my heart. You could place on the broken heart. What a change you made in my heart. Ladies and gentlemen, Levi Benjamin, love to me, what a different word, a song that I can make with you. But now I'll join in the singing, show me true love singing, and that's why I can spread the news. Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Burke. What a difference you made in my life. What a
sunshine days and nights. Oh, what a difference you made in my life. What a difference you made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. What a difference you made. Yeah! What a difference you made in my life. What a difference you made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. What a difference you made. What a difference you made in my life. Wow, what a difference you made in my life. You're my sunshine day and night. What a difference you made. What a difference you made in my life. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Looking for something to do on a weekday afternoon? Come and join us for Teen Blast. Our address is 210 South Main Street, Sharpsville, Indiana, 46068. Anyone 6th grade or older is welcome. We are open Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays for open gym from 3 to 6 p.m. Tuesdays for Teen Blast from 3 to 9 p.m. with Tuesday services from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. and Fridays for the 5th quarter from 9 p.m. to midnight. Come join us, won't you?
Before we go, I would like to take this opportunity to say a few things. On Valentine's Day, February 14th of 2012, that was when the BLAST Newscast was born. But you know something? Time really does fly fast. And trust me, I know how fast time flies. And so, 100 episodes later, it still shares the same purpose as it always has been. Teaching all of you out there who watch us every week the major events of the week, along with God's Word in a fun and entertaining manner. Our purpose is not to shove God's Word down people's throats, but to make you understand and make the people who may not have God in their lives understand that there are such things as God and Jesus. First, I have to thank God, because it's Him that we share His Word about each and every week on the newscast. The BLAST Newscast reporters who take time out of their ordinary Team Blast Tuesdays to help us out each and every week. Trend Buyers and Capri Strong, if you're watching, these guys are what you call my lifesavers. You guys do an amazing job and are willing to step in for someone at the last minute. Good job. Corey Dalton, if you're watching, you are a terrific person to be able to work with on the newscast. Thank you. To Kendra and Desi, if you guys are watching, thank you for letting me do this. And to you, the viewers, you guys help make the show possible for all of us each and every week. By now, some of you probably know that I always sign off each and every newscast with the phrase, "Good night and God bless my friends." And there is a reason why I do that, because not only is that my special way of saying goodbye, I want to express to all of you each and every week lots of good wishes and lots of good blessings, because there can be a lot of good that can definitely come out in a bad situation. You just got to look for it. Next week on the newscast, we are going to have some stuff about what Acquire the Fire is. That's coming up on next week's edition of the newscast, and we'll see you then. And with that, that'll be it for this week. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jacob Pyle. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week for our 101st episode of the BLAST Newscast. We are going to close now with me singing the theme song to the BLAST Newscast, and them dancing as wacky and as crazy as they like. And until then, good night, and God bless my friends. Let's have a blast.
This is Chris Henry speaking for the BLAST Newscast. This program has been pre-recorded.